Welcome back to the next Old World Battle Report. This is game 2 in the narrative campaign. I'll run quickly through the rules of the campaign again, in case you haven't watched the previous video, but you should go and watch the previous video because I have got upgrades on my units from the last battle. I won't spoil what happened, but some of my units survived with enough models left to get a veterancy rule. But yeah, so this one's against vampire counts. So the rules of the campaign are we are playing, I think it's 4 battles over the course of 8 weeks, taking up territories on the map. I haven't got an updated version of the map yet. The guy that's running the campaign, Tom, has a version of that, but he's updating it all from the. We did like a day where a bunch of us all got together and played a few battles. So he's updating that at the minute. So that'll probably be my next battle report from the campaign. Yeah, I'm still going with Slayers. It's kind of the same list as the last battle report, except we're playing at 1250 points now instead of 1500. I did this because my opponent had played 1000 points in his previous game, but he wanted to play a bit of a higher points limit to try some more stuff out. So I was happy to drop down 250 points. I know I said I got a bunch of veterancy rules, so a bunch of my units got upgrades, but I actually forgot to keep about all of them in this battle. So, yeah. So this was my list. I'm calling it Brogar's Boys the minute. It sounds a bit orky, so I might change that. If you have any suggestions on what could my army's name could be, let me know down in the comments. I'm still working on it. It's work in progress. But Brogar is my demon slayer, Brogar Grimax, and he gained Cleaving Blow, which I completely forgot about. So he's got a hand weapon, additional hand weapon, great weapon, rune of might. The rune of might is on his hand weapon. He's got rune of passage, a rune of wrath, which is on his great weapon, and the rune of the dishonored. So he's not worth any points at the end of the game if he is killed. And then I've got Thane Draka Ironshot. I haven't used her in a battle yet, so she hasn't got any veterancy rules. Full plate, handgun, shield, master rune of bursting flame, rune of rapid fire, and rune of accuracy. She's just going to pew everything. I'm trying to get +1 ballistic skill on her as her veterancy, so I've got to play a bunch of games with her. Try and roll the +1. It's a 2d6 roll at the end of the game if she survives, so I'll get it eventually. I've got 10 quarrels with stubborn, crossbows, shield. She's got crossbows or quarrels, shields, great weapons, and a unit champ. I got the unit champ in there because my Thane is probably going to go into that unit, and so if anyone issues me a challenge, I don't want to have to take on my Thane. I want to just take it on the guy with the crossbow. Or I can, if he's got something big in his list, I could challenge that out. Yeah, anyway, I had 5 points left as well. Then I've got my Slayer Brick, which is, it's got a Standard Bearer in there, which is a Troll Slayer, and then another 9 Troll Slayers, and then 9 Giant Slayers. They also have Cleaving Blow, so that's really good for them, but I forgot about it. And then I've got Dwarf Cart, 1 Doomseeker, got +1 weapon skill, which I forgot about as a veterancy thing. He's got hand weapon, rune of speed, rune of might, and rune of wrath. Another Doomseeker, no veterancy, rune of might, rune of wrath, and then another Doomseeker with Cleaving Blow, which I forgot about, with 2 runes of speed, rune of might, and rune of wrath. And then a Goblin Hewer with the Stalwart rune, just so it's got magical attacks. If I'm ever taking War Machines, it's not list tailoring or anything. If I ever take War Machines, I always try and put a 5-point rune on them. And if I've got 3 of the same War Machines, I've got 3 Growth Throwers. I'll take 1 with Stalwart rune, 1 with Rune of Reloading, and then 1 with both of them for a 10 point. Just so they're all got magical attacks, just in the case. You know, High Elves, Vampire Counts, maybe wood elves, whatever else there is. Anyway, so here are my two characters for this battle. I went through Brogar Grimax last battle, what he does, but he allows me to have a unit of Slayers as core and 3. My Doomseekers should be in special, not in mercenaries, as special choices. And then Draka, she counts as a Battle Bearer. I talked to the guy who wrote these rules out, and because I was like, what if she becomes a Battle Bearer and then gets killed? Is she worth 150 points? No, she's not. She only has the positive of being the Battle Bearer. I again forgot about this. That's fine. A lot of new rules, a lot of new stuff going on. I'll remember next time, maybe. So this is my opponent's list, and he is playing Vampire Counts, as I said. Reichart's pack. He's got a Strigoi Ghoul King, Reichardt von Karstein. He gains Stubborn, which I think doesn't really make any sense. He shouldn't. I suppose he can use it, right? Or do they auto pass? Because did they just not take break test Vampire Counts? I guess this is something he should maybe talk to the guy who's organising about and see if he can get a reroll on that. He's got a Tomb Banshee, Morrowind Vale. These are both named characters. So they give him special rules. So he's Strigoi Ghoul King anyway. He's got Lord of the Knights Wizard level 2. What does these things do? Because I don't really know very much about Vampire Counts, to be honest. Lord of the Night is a vampiric power. During the command phase, it lets them resurrect fell bats, bat swarms, direwolves, d6 lost wounds within 12 inches. Very cool. He does have a theme to his list for sure, so you'll see that as we get into the pictures. It's really nice theme. It's really good. You'll like the pictures. Stay around for that. What was I doing? Battle Magic, Biting Blade. Getting into additional -2 rend. Then he's got the Crown of the Damned. I don't know what that does. I've got no idea on these magic items. Yeah, AP 2, Armor Bane 1, magical attacks. Crown of the Damned is 35 points. 4 rewards if he gives him Stupidity. Okay. He forgot about rolling Stupidity. He told me about this at the beginning of the game, and I know what this does because I've played Vampire Counts before. But he forgot about it for the first 2 turns. I forgot about it for the first 2 turns, but it wouldn't have mattered, as you'll see. So we didn't worry about it. Then he's got the Tomb Banshee doesn't have any upgrades. Bat Swarms, got 4 of them. They got +1 leadership, which I think it's not super unuseful because it lets them for things like restraining and reforming us for that. I think march checks would be. I'm not sure. There's a couple of things it allows them to do. And there's 13 or 14 crypt ghouls. There must be 13 crypt ghouls, and then 12 direwolves, and then 6 crypt horrors, and 4 spirit hosts. So these guys are ethereal. So is the Banshee. Okay. Also small. Oh my gosh. So his general, Reichardt von Karstein, Strigoi Ghoul King. He has +1 weapon skill, +1 strength, +1 attack, and has frenzy. Oh. Something I wanted to go through. This thing here says wolf form. Wolf form. I had no idea what this was. I was like, what on earth is wolf form? It's from. There is a homebrew Vampire Counts Arcane Journal. And it's a 25-point upgrade. It gives him movement 9, so upgrade from 6 to 9. Slavering Charge special rule, which I think gives that. It means it gets +1 strength on the turn that he charges. It makes him wolfy or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what he's got there. So yeah, let's go through this. So yeah, so not only has he got +1 strength on the turn that he charges, and movement 9, he's also got additional weapon skill, additional strength, and an additional attack, which makes him strength 6, weapon skill 7, with 6 attacks. and Frenzy. So 7 attacks. Fantastic. Brutal. And then his Tomb Banshee gives D3 units Vanguard. Chosen before deployment. Cool. So this is where we were playing. We were playing in his territory, which is... So I was the attacker. He was the defender. I'm not going to read through this. You can pause the video and read it if you want to. Basically, it's useless. If you're the defender, the attacker gets to roll or something, and then if you roll, it can be nighttime, and then the defender has to make panic tests. It would be really good if it was the other way around for him, but with him being the defender all the time, because it's his territory, it doesn't do anything. This is something else I think we need to look at and adjust. Maybe if it was a lesser effect, because the effect is quite strong. If it was maybe a lesser effect, but it happened if it was both defender or attacker, maybe it had different effects. I think it would be cool. So it was actually useful for him. Okay. Deployment. It's my opponent's deployment. This is my opponent. Great guy. Really good opponent. It was a really fun game. So he's got his Tomb Banshees. No, his Tomb Banshees, what are they called? Spirit Hosts. Set up over here. We were just playing Pitch Battle. That's what it's called, Pitch Battle. The one's 12 inches in, straight across from each other. Then he's got his 6... I'll get a better picture of these in a minute. 6 Crypt Horrors. They've got direwolf heads on them and then a bunch of green stuff fur to make them look like giant werewolves. Really cool. I think they make a really good skin wolves unit for Wolves of the Sea. Really, really, really cool. I was a big fan of these. Then there is the 12 direwolves. Then his vampire has joined this unit. His Ghoul King has joined this unit with the 13 Crypt Ghouls. His Bat Swarm's over here, and his Banshee is just hanging out the back there. Yeah, look, here they are. Super cool. Really, really nicely converted. You should be really proud of these. These are really, really nice. Big hobby points here. That's why through this battle report, you'll see a bunch of close-ups of these guys, because I was just a big fan of them. Yeah, so here's the rest of his deployment. The Banshee's back here, hiding behind this stuff. This guy is in this unit. The Banshee is not in the unit. Here's my deployment. I'm going to have one more battle report coming up, I think, where this unit, these units are not painted. But then after that, I will be doing another battle, and they will be painted. They're on the painting desk as we speak, so they're getting done. I think I have a video on the channel about painting Slayers. But if not, if it's no good, then I might remake it. Like speed painting a unit of them. And the Dwarf cart. But yeah, so my general, not my general, I think I also got the rule that allowed him to become the general, because he's not a loner. But he is a loner because he can join you. I think we gave him a special rule so he can be the general. So I think he is my general. And then my Slayers. 1 Doomseeker, 2 Doomseeker, 3 Doomseeker. My Quarrels up on the hill. My Goblin Hewer, and then my cart. I keep positioning my cart wrong. I keep putting it in a position where it doesn't benefit enough stuff. I need to work on where I'm putting it. I don't know where will be better in this situation, but this is fine, I think. Maybe I could have put it at the front. Because he doesn't have any shooting, right? So I could put it at the front and then come off the hill, and then these guys can still shoot at the top of it. But then it would have been here, and then it would have given everything. Because it's open order, so I could move forward, pivot. We should probably get in range of these guys. Maybe if they come... Yeah, I think maybe that would be better. So here's Vanguard. I think the Wolves get Vanguard as standard. Yeah, they do. So they Vanguarded up, and then his E3 Vanguard from his Banshee, his named character, he only rolled up 1, so he gave it to the Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Horrors, sorry. Not Crypt Ghouls, I keep calling them Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Horrors. My Vanguard, just these 2 little Doomseekers running up the field. I'm trying to get behind this wood, so I can't be charged through it, because it blocks line of sight. So I can set up, my thinking is to set up counter charges, because if he's going to come through this hole in the middle, then I can charge in. That's my thinking. This guy's doing the same on this side. He's going to get behind this wood. So then he goes first, and he just full sends the army. Just put everything forward. You can't march, obviously, so he just goes as far forward as he can. This is within 12 inches, I think. I told him that if I make this charge, these guys are probably just toast. So he was fine with that. So my turn 1. I moved the Slayers up, the Doomseekers up like I intended to do. Probably could have come bring this guy a bit further over, to be honest. Maybe this guy attempted a charge. That's why he's there. Maybe he attempted a charge. I don't know. Anyway, probably could have done with not doing that and then just putting it up against the edge of the forest. This guy did attempt to charge here and failed. So that's why he's just hanging out there. Slayer's just moved up. Car moved up. Again, he's in the wrong place. He's not really... he should be here, I think. Blocking and giving these guys the additional move as well. I killed a Crypt Horror with my shooting. That was all my shooting gone into them. Nothing else. So that was my Thane with the machine gun. The 10 Quarrelers and the Golden Hue all went into that and only killed one of those guys. Opponent's turn 2. The Bat charged my... I think this is wrong. Charged my Doomseeker. Maybe he didn't have enough move. Maybe... Because I think they would have got at least 2 of them in. Maybe he didn't have enough movement to get the second one into base contact. So that's why they formed up like this. These Crypt Horrors, they do have move through cover, so they don't take the -1 for going through this cover. But they still take the lowest dice. So they failed the charge here. They're trying to charge my my Doomseeker. The Wolves just came up through the gap. Banshee moved up to scream at some stuff later on. And the Spirit Hosts also moved up. Where's the Banshee gone? Oh no, she's over here. This was a Spirit Host. It must have been put in position. Everything else just moved up though. She's behind the forest. She's not in the forest. She's just behind it. So, and then this is the reserve move from the Wolves came through the gaps. They were out of line of sight of my Slayers. So the Bats killed my Doomseeker and then overran into my... They didn't restrain, they overran into my my cart. So my cart's just stuck there now forever, I think. Dwarf turn 2. So I made my charge here with the Doomseeker. I made my charge here with the Slayers. I think this is after the combat. So my Doomseeker's to kill 2 of them and taken a wound. Yeah, this combat, I'll give you some spoilers. This combat went on for the entire game. I kept doing a wound to them. They did a flank, so we kept drawing combat and just staying there. It was just never ending. What happened here? Let's see. Or maybe that's the casualties there. Oh my gosh. My Slayers charged in. And with the additional initiative and my general in there, I think it looks like I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the vampire looks like he killed 4 back. So I can combat quite handily. Maybe this was with the Crumble as well. I think. And then this must have been with Crumble as well. Oh, not Crumble. Unstable, I think it's called. Where how many you lose combat value, you lose that many additional models. Alright, going into my opponent's turn 3. Is that combat? I think he made it. Maybe he's going to scream at them now. Oh yeah, just showing going through what happened. I didn't do the close with these guys. They're just so There's some well cover, like the fur into the heads. I just really like them. Okay, I'll stop. So my opponent's turn 3. Charge my flank of my slayers. With these guys, this banshee is just hanging out in the woods or behind the woods. I think maybe. There's combat's going on. Nothing else happened. So they obviously kill my Doomseeker and overrun. Nothing really I can do about that. I had the initiative on the turn that I went in, but then after that, I've got no armor and there's a bunch of attacks coming into me, and so they just kill me. This combat, I think I lost combat. Yeah, I did. How many did I kill? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I kill? So there's 6 there, and then there is 1, 2. I still killed a bunch of them then, because I think my Doomseeker, my general, my Demon Slayer, put his attacks into the ethereal, because his magical attacks into the spirit hosts. This guy is not here. He's dead. He's one of the casualties I've taken off. I thought he was here, because I thought it was a Doomseeker. I was like, I'm going to have 2 Doomseekers in the next turn. It's over. This is a Slayer. Okay. But obviously they're unbreakable, so I moved away from the largest unit, which was this unit. That's why I'm in the forest a little bit now. I just gave ground this way. So my next turn, I'm probably just gonna shoot everything here. With the, I'll move them, turn them round. They'll be at -2 sure, but the Thane won't be. I'll be hitting on 3s, and then my Goblin Hewer will be hitting these. And the Goblin Hewer, I thought originally was just really bad, and I mean it's not great, right? But I think actually, if I'm reading it correctly, it does artillery dice plus D3 per rank. I think, or is it rank? Is it same as a bolt thrower, like rank off file? I'm making rolls. Yeah, per file. Yeah, if it lies in the unit's flank. Yeah, so it's an artillery dice plus a D3 modifier. So I'm getting 3 artillery dice plus 3d3 shots from this thing into these guys from here. However, if you roll a misfire on any of the artillery dice, no shots are fired. Okay. So that's my plan here. Just turn these around, shoot everything in here. This is, as you can see, this combat's still going on forever and ever. Oh, this is, so how many, maybe I didn't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe I didn't kill any of them. Yeah, so that's what happens. I turn them around, shoot, kill 2 of them, leave one of them on 1 wound. Very nice. My Doomseeker did go into the back of the spirit hosts, into here. So that's it. It's all basically all over now, right? Because he's got magical attacks. My Demon Slayer is going to attack them as well. If I can just pop all these with these 2 units, that's going to be so much combat res. With my banner and my rank and my rear charge, it's not looking good. So did the Banshee charge in? I don't think she did. But yeah, that's how the world ended, because of this rear charge that I got off. It just, like I said, it just won the combat for me. I think I won this combat by like 14 or something. No, maybe not that. I think like 12, 13, something like that maybe. And they just crumbled and died. And then because he was the general, the Banshee then took instability at the beginning of his turn, died. I think this wolf over here took instability and died. The bats, instability and died. So that's how it all ended. So then, at the end of the battle, I got to roll. There was some campaigns that happened. I got another territory. My opponent lost a territory. I'm not 100% sure how it all works. It's in the rule pack. I could go through it if you wanted me to. You have to let me know, and I can go through it more in depth in another video. But it's a bit boring. It's a bit admin-y. So, and then this is where I'm at. I made a spreadsheet. Subscribe for spreadsheets. That's what I'm saying. So these are all my name characters. This is my cart. I'm still working. Again, I'm workshopping a name on this. I'm not really sure where that's going. I need some names for my Doomseekers as well. I need a name for my... I need names for all of them. My Quarrelers now, by the way, have +1 toughness. Unbelievable. And so this here, maximum size, minimum size unit, from the first game that you played these in, the maximum size you can go up is 150%, I think. It was 6 points, or like... It was something like that, I can't remember. But anyway, the most that I can take of this squad of Quarrelers is 21. Like, I could take another squad of Quarrelers, but it wouldn't have stubborn and +1 toughness. So yeah, they're at melee brick now. Basically, right? Because you give them great weapons, +1 toughness, so just 5 dwarfs. Pretty good. I can reroll scatter dice or artillery dice per game with my goblin hero. Really useful. Really useful. I've got veteran and cleaving blow. The veteran again is for like overrunning and stuff like that. I've got swift stride on my my machine gun thane. Amazing. And my cart got a reserve move. This is brilliant. This is going to allow me to reposition and make up for my terrible positioning with it. So, never punished. But yeah, so that's how we ended. Another win for the dwarfs. The next game I am playing against orcs and goblins. And I think I'm playing 1,500 points against orcs and goblins in the campaign. So yeah, that'd be really fun. I love playing orcs and goblins. Orcs and goblins versus dwarfs is just classic, isn't it? It's just like the epitome of Warhammer Fantasy. So if you want to see that, subscribe and I suppose hit the little bell or something. Comment anything that I did wrong, anything you would have done differently. Also comment, tell me how awesome those wolves are, and I'll let him know. Yeah, and like it or dislike it, do whatever you want. But yeah, anyway, that's all I've got for now, I suppose. See ya.